Hello, welcome to 90 Seconds of News by Grim Wanderer. As always, links to the stories that we're talking about, and others we don't have time to cover, can be found at the end of the video, or in the description on YouTube. Today is Saturday, the 21st of October 2017, and our 90 Seconds of News starts now. Approximately 60 people have been killed in two separate attacks on mosques in Afghanistan, one Shia mosque and one Sunni. This brings the total number of people killed in bomb attacks in that country to at least 176 in the last week. At the European Summit, EU leaders gave Theresa May a little concession. While they have refused to agree to start trade talks, they did agree to start talking about having trade talks. They also downplayed their own negotiator statements last week about the talks being deadlocked. Emmanuel Macron, on the other hand, said that Brexiters are just bluffing with their talk of no deal. Yet again, Trump's aversion to research and facts, well, aversion to the truth really, has gotten the better of him. He claimed via Twitter that UK crime rose 13% due to terrorism. The actual report he's talking about does list various types of crime, but barely mentions terror at all, since that does not play a role in the vast majority of cases. What does play a role is, as one Lib Dem MP called it, quote, the kind of populist xenophobia, end quote, that Trump himself is selling. President Obama did not mention Donald Trump by name, but in a campaign rally for a Democrat of Virginia, he rebuked the climate of fear, anger, and division that his successor has created. Obama encouraged people to remember the past, to learn from it, not to venerate it, or even to venerate your idealized version of it, with a callback to his own 2008 slogan, "Yes, we can." The Church of England, and what has been described as a fundamental departure, will discuss whether some type of blessing could be offered to same-sex couples. The General Synod is expected to discuss the issue, but many traditionalists are not pleased. And our 90 seconds is up. Before we wrap up though, let me just offer a few words by way of editorial. A 20-year-old man, who had been separated from his family for 4 years since they fled Syria, has finally reunited in April when he paid a smuggler to bring him into the UK. He spent much of the last 4 years in Bulgaria, where he says he was treated like an animal by the people there who hate all refugees, and in Germany, where he was attacked by neo-Nazis. On arriving at the port of Cardiff, he immediately turned himself in to authorities. His family's reunion, however, may be short-lived, as the Home Office says he'll be sent back to Bulgaria next month. Over 10,000 people have signed a petition to Home Secretary Amber Rudd to intervene and allow him to stay in the UK. If you live in the UK and would like to sign the petition, you can find a link in the description on YouTube. Links to these stories and the quick hits that we don't have time to cover are on the screen now, and, as it's a bit easier to read, on the description on YouTube. There are some great stories in those quick hits, so I humbly recommend that you do take a look. If you found this video interesting, entertaining, or useful, please consider liking, commenting, and sharing, and subscribing to my channel for more like it every day. You may also find my main channel, Grim Wanderer, interesting. I post several times a week on that channel, including a slightly deeper look at news and current events every Friday, give or take. So, until tomorrow, good day.